Well, tonight there is still no word from Washington about a new COVID relief package.
WGN's political reporter Taman Bradley's here with the latest on what is going on tonight.
Lourdes and Ray, in this rare holiday session, pressure is mounting for Senate Leader McConnell to bring Democrats' $2,000 stimulus check bill to the floor for a vote. McConnell is signaling support for the checks as long as they're tied to unrelated demands. Shortly after the Senate gavelled in, Majority Leader Mitch McConnell blocked an immediate vote to increase stimulus payments from $600 to $2,000. But the legislation could come up for a vote later, along with President Trump's demands about election security and removing legal protections for technology companies.
This week, the Senate will begin a process to bring these three priorities into focus.
On Twitter, President Trump slammed McConnell's move. Unless Republicans have a death wish, and it is also the right thing to do, they must approve the $2,000 payments ASAP. $600 is not enough, he wrote. It's not just the president. Some of McConnell's own members are pressuring him. Senators David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler, caught in tough re-election battles next week, support an up or down vote. Senators Marco Rubio, Lindsey Graham, and Josh Hawley have also publicly come out in support of the bigger checks. 12 Republicans are needed to reach the 60-vote threshold to pass the bill. But the GOP is split, with some members worried about government spending. Every Democrat is expected to vote for the measure.
The fastest way to get money into Americans' pockets is to send some of their tax dollars right back from where they came.
The bill is passed.
Yesterday, the House acted, voting 275 to 134 to pass the $2,000 direct payments, with 44 Republicans joining the majority of Democrats. Also on Congress's to-do list, overturning the president's veto of a defense policy bill. 109 House Republicans joined with Democrats to approve the override. Republicans in the higher chamber backed the move.
I would urge my colleagues to support this legislation one more time when we vote tomorrow.
And Democrats say they're ready to act on both measures.
As we all know, the majority leader controls the schedule on the floor. So Leader McConnell holds the key to unlocking this dilemma. The solution is a simple one. Put both bills up for a simple up or down vote, and then let the chips fall where they may.
Late today, McConnell introduced his own bill to increase stimulus payments, paired with a repeal of the social media immunity law and a commission on election fraud. This would need to pass the House, and Democrats say that's not going to happen. So this is likely a poison pill, putting everything together.
Okay, Taman Bradley, thank you so much. Well, a 17-year-old